Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. On this occasion, we're going to once again discuss several leaks that I managed to find and that I think are quite interesting to talk about. As usual, this information comes from a fairly credible source, namely Anon Leaks. Alright, without further ado, let's jump straight into the discussion. Happy New Year everyone! Thank you for your continued support. May this year be filled with happiness and success for all of us. How are you all doing? I hope you're all in good health and doing well. Finally, today Honkai starrail officially announced the drip marketing for the new 4.0 character, Yao Guang. And if we take a closer look, we can see that Yao Guang is an elation path character with the physical element. Since Yao Guang's drip marketing was released today, there's a good chance that the drip marketing for Hanami or Sparkle SP will be released tomorrow. This time, we'll be discussing some interesting new information about Yaoguang and Hanami based on Anon Leaks. Finally, after almost 2 weeks of not sharing any information at all, Anon Leaks has become active again and has started sharing new leaks. The return of Anon Leaks immediately caught the community's attention, considering that most of the major leaks in the past have indeed come from this source. The latest information shared this time is directly related to the characters that will appear in Honkai starrail version 4.0, namely Yaoguang and Hanami, also known as Sparkle SP. It's also worth noting that yesterday, for some reason, Anon Leaks suddenly changed the name of their channel to Mortis Leaks. I'm mentioning this first so that you won't be confused or misunderstand the source of today's leaks later on. However, to make things easier to understand and to maintain consistency, in this discussion we will continue to refer to Mortis Leaks as Anon Leaks. Alright, the first piece of information we'll discuss is about Yaoguang. Previously, we talked about the character model that Yaoguang might use. This time, the leak shared by Anon Leaks touches on something far more crucial, namely the character's role within the game. In one of their posts, Anon Leaks stated that Yaoguang is a character on the elation path who functions as a support. This information is quite significant because it gives us an early picture of Yaoguang's role in team compositions, as well as how she might synergize with other characters in version 4.0. If this leak turns out to be true, then in version 4.0 we will have 2 characters on the elation path, but with different roles. Yaoguang would be positioned as an elation support, while Hanami, or Sparkle SP, would serve as an elation main DPS. However, the information from Anon Leaks does not fully align with another leak that had previously been shared by a different source, namely Uncle Momo. For those of you who might not know, Uncle Momo is a source who previously leaked the ending of version 3.7 story, and that leak turned out to be accurate. Because of that, it can be said that Uncle Momo is fairly credible. In one of his posts from quite some time ago, Uncle Momo stated, Yaoguang and Hanami are same position, but Yaoguang is stronger than Hanami. This statement explicitly mentions that Yaoguang and Hanami have the same position or role, but that Yaoguang is at a higher power level. For those who may still be confused by the term position in this context, it refers to a character's main role within a team, whether they function as a DPS, support, or even a sustain unit. Thus, Uncle Momo's statement indirectly contradicts Anon Leaks information. While Anon Leaks claims that Yaoguang and Hanami have different roles despite being on the same path, Uncle Momo instead implies that they share a similar role, with the difference being their level of strength. It's important to note that Uncle Momo's leak has been circulating for quite a while, almost 2 months ago. Within that span of time, it's very possible that there have been changes in concept, or even a rework of character roles by the developers. Therefore, it's entirely possible that Uncle Momo's information is no longer fully relevant to the latest state of development, and that the newer leak from Anon Leaks better reflects the current design direction. This discrepancy in information actually makes things more interesting to observe. If it's true that Yaoguang and Hanami are both on the elation path but have different roles, then this could indicate that the elation path will become similar to the remembrance path, which is not limited to just one specific role. Instead, the path could include various types of characters with diverse functions. Next, we move on to the final piece of information from Anon Leaks regarding Hanami, or Sparkle SP. In their post, Anon Leaks stated that the name Hanami, which was previously rumored to be Sparkle SP's name, has now been abandoned. In other words, there's a strong possibility that Sparkle SP will not use the name Hanami when officially released. The reason behind this decision is actually quite easy to understand, and you probably already know it as well. The name Hanami has strong Japanese connotations, and given the currently strained political relationship between China and Japan, using that name could potentially cause certain sensitivities. Even so, this does not mean that the Sparkle SP character has been cancelled or removed. The character will most likely still appear in version 4.0, just under a different name. Therefore, those of you who are looking forward to Sparkle SP don't need to worry too much, because what's likely changing is only the name, not the character's overall existence. Alright, that's all for now, everyone. What do you think about these latest leaks? Feel free to share your opinions and speculations in the comments section. Don't forget to share this information with your friends who also play Honkai Star Rail. And make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any important updates. See you in the next update.